So I've been wanting to document this for a little while, and I'm like, hey, I'm decently dressed and there's nobody around, so I can kind of explain. And then I'll try to film stuff when my dad is here and when we're working on things. I say we, but it's mostly my dad. Anyway, I just want to document this because it's a big change that's happening around me, that's been happening around me. And when it's done, it'll look very different. And I just think it's cool to remember like what my dad has been doing around here. So as you can see, there's like walls going up. I'm in my garage, by the way. And there's walls going up. So this used to be one big garage, and now my dad has separated it into 3 separate spaces. So behind this wall here is a space, a long space, and then this space that I'm in is one space, and then on the other side of this wall here is another space. I'll try to show you more, but he started here because there's nobody in the garage. I'm in the house. There's nobody in here, so he started here. But these are going to be 3 different spaces because they're going to be parts of 2 different spaces of the house. So my current house, which is 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, kitchen, living room, is going to be separated into basically a duplex, where there'll be kind of like a tiny house, which is where I live, and then the other part of the house, which is where a renter will live. And I just wanted to show you what he's been doing. He's in the beginning stages because he's doing it all by himself, which is crazy. And I should probably be helping him, but I don't know anything about building anything. And usually when he's here, which is on a Saturday, I'm trying to get work done or I'm gone or whatever. So this is like a laundry room and another laundry room, and then an actual like space of a garage for him to have. Let me show you if I can. So like I said, this is like one laundry room space. Has a water heater, and right now he's working, well, he like cut this open so he could see what was here, because on the other side of this wall inside there's going to be a kitchen, which I'll show you a little bit later. But this is one section of it, and then come through here. These doors I don't think will be here. This is another section of it, which is like the garage section where he'll have his tools. And then this over here will be another section with laundry and everything. And this will be my entrance and my space. He got this door here and this door here and a bunch of other doors. I don't know where he put them. From a friend of ours who closed their door business, and he sold him or gave him doors. This will be my entrance. My dad is building like a little deck here on like my side of the house, which goes to the backyard down there. And it has little lights. These lights work. They're solar lights. And it goes out to the front, which is, my car is usually parked over there. And then this will be the entrance to my side of the house, but this door's not done, so I can't like open it for you or anything. He built the step. He's looking into the walls to see what's where and how to build the kitchen on the other side of this wall. And I just noticed today, actually, just close this door, but I just noticed today actually that he worked on these. These used to be like railroad ties, like that one is, and he put bricks there. I didn't even notice that. So he did that, and he built this deck that's right here right now. He's working on it. And yeah, I just really wanted to document like what he's doing because it's crazy and it's cool, and I'm excited for my new house. Unfortunately, I just could not find someone to be a roommate with me, and like pay the other half of the rent, and I can't pay the full rent of the house. And so my dad decided maybe if we split the house up, somebody will want to rent because it'll be on its own. It'll be by itself. They won't be living with someone else. So yeah, that's what's happening. Try to show you like where my furniture is gonna be and how I'm gonna be living in a smaller space. I'm actually really excited about it. I've been living here now for 9 years. I had a roommate for about 5 of those years, and then I had roommates for about a year, and then they decided to get a house because they were married. And now I've been living alone for a little while. About 2 years maybe, and as much as I wish I could pay all the rent, I really can't. And I don't really love living, I mean, I love this house and I love living in this house, but it's a large house for just me. I would rather not live in this whole house by myself. I really would. I would like to have a roommate, but at the same time, not just anybody, you know what I mean? And so I know that sounds kind of, well, if you need a roommate, you need it, but you know, when you're 40, almost 43, and you know, you have some comforts and you don't really want to lose those with a roommate. There's always compromises, and I would make compromises. I definitely would, but there's some things I choose not to compromise, like children and pets. And you know, probably a female roommate, things like that. So, and a lot of people right now, they just can't afford to be living like some, so if they want a roommate, it's going to be their parents, or otherwise they're going to live on their own. So that's kind of what the vibe I've been getting from people. So my dad decided, why don't we split the house up and we'll see if anyone will rent the other side of the house, and you could be on the small side of the house. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I have always wanted to live in a tiny house, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I really have. I've always just wanted to be in a tiny house. I don't mind being in a small space. I like the small space. I find it very comforting and cozy. And lately I've just been like, I go from living room to kitchen to my office, and I'm constantly walking back and forth from room to room. Where is this thing that I put it in? And it's like, if I'm living in a tiny house, I'm gonna have like basically one big room or 2 rooms connected, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool. But the date is May 8th, 2024. We're gonna see how long it takes to complete this project. Again, like I said, I'm not completing this project. My dad is doing the work. My dad is awesome, and he's doing most of the work. And I can take you guys along with me. So let's go. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a little while since I've showed you the progress of the house, so I wanted to do that today. I keep doing this when my parents are not here. I will hopefully try to get video of them actually here, because they're doing like most of the work, and I feel like I'm just like, I feel like I'm taking credit, even though I definitely cannot, because they are doing all of it. But we're outside. This is actually the entrance of like where my side of the house will be, and then I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna show you kind of what my dad has already made and kind of where we're going from here. So let's turn this around and I'll show you. Okay, so like I said, this is like the entrance. That's where I'll park, and then you come in through here. And then my dad has built this deck. Isn't it so cute? This is like, that goes down to the backyard. So, and you just come up these little steps. He's even put in like little steps, and this is for like, I guess if I want to grill, but like I don't grill. So this is what the front door looks like, and it goes into the garage. So I'm on the like west side of the garage, and this is like my section. So I think I showed this to you before, but the garage is separated into 3 sections. That'll be like the garage tool area. That section will be the part of the garage that's for the other house, and then this section will be my section, and my washer and dryer, which is actually right there right now, will go right here. And then there'll be like room for storage and activities.
Look at all this floor space. We do aerobics in here. So many activities.
And this is like the front door. And this is actually like a chalkboard door. So I'm excited because I'm gonna like put some lettering on there. Like, I don't know what it should say, but something has to do with, come on in, welcome in. And then, so yeah, you can come in here, and then this will be the first room, and this will be my kitchen. So he's been working on this really hard. He just got the cabinets, so he's working on like figuring that out. And then these are like the cabinets that will go up on the wall there. As you can see, he like lays everything out so he knows where it goes. Refrigerator will go there. So again, this is a tiny room space. So this will be like kitchen, dining area. There'll be a hutch here and everything. And this will just mostly be the kitchen because I don't really like hang out in my dining room, but and it is just for me. So this used to be a bedroom, and that's what it's being turned into. And then we'll go through here. I'm gonna take this door off, and my dad said he was gonna put this like decorative wall here, which would be so cool. And then we'll take this door off so it'll just go through here. And then he's gonna put a wall right here so that you don't see the other side of the house. And so you'll walk through here. We'll take this door off, and you'll walk right into here. And then this will be like my bedroom, living room, desk with my TV and everything. And I'm gonna take the closet doors off, I think, and just try to keep my closet nice and neat. And yeah, and then this is the bathroom is here already, and that won't change. So this room really doesn't change much. I won't really be building anything in here. I'll just be rearranging the furniture to fit. But he is building lots of stuff in here, and it's crazy and really cool. It does feel like it's gonna be a little bit small, but I think the thing is, like, I've always wanted to live in a tiny house, so I'm fine with it. And I'm really excited about it because I noticed, like, even this sounds like first world problems, but I can't afford to live in this house anyway. It needs to be separated so that they can make money off the other half too. But not only that, like, why do I have all this space? I'm just me. I don't need all this space. I really, really don't. Like, Jenna comes here, but that's about it. I don't have like parties here or anything like that. And so it's kind of silly for me to be living in an entire house by myself. But my parents are super nice to me and let me live here. I do pay them some rent, but it's just not enough. Also, I lived in a house a while back that was a very small house. It was like technically a 1-bedroom house that we used as a 2-bedroom house anyway. And it was small, and I loved it. I loved how cozy it was. I loved that it didn't feel huge. I loved that. And so I am kind of looking forward to being in a smaller space and just feeling cozy and getting rid of stuff I don't need, and learning how to consolidate and stay that way. I think I've learned that over the years already. I'm not really one to keep a lot of stuff, but when you have a lot of space, you start to think you need to fill it all, and then you end up with more stuff because you're filling the space with things you don't need. So yeah, I'm excited to have a small space, but I very much appreciate my parents because they're putting in so much work, and this is an investment for them. They have to spend money on this, and I can't afford to help them really with that. And so I just wanna, I wanna shout them out and say, you're awesome, I love you. But also, like, I wanna show the progress that they've put into this, because I keep thinking about that. Like, I keep watching different shows, like different YouTubers and stuff that are building things. And like, in my brain, I'm like, that is so cool that they have this memory. Like, they've made this memory of them building something. So when they get a lot older, they can look back and go, look at that thing we did together. Look at what we accomplished together. And I didn't accomplish any of this, my parents did, but I want to remember that, and I want them to remember that. So anyway, I'm like, I need to document it. So I'm gonna try to remember to like actually film them working, because they do a lot here and they do a lot of work, and it's amazing. I should do like a time lapse one of these days, but anyway, so yeah. My dad was just here on Sunday bringing the cabinets, and then I was like, I need to show you guys this because it's cool. I'm getting cabinets. I think that's all for now. I mean, there's not like, I did show you some of it, but there has been some progress, and we'll update you with more progress later. Again, this is over a long period of time. I don't even remember when I showed you the last video, and when I showed you that, it had already been a long time, so it's a long project, but that's okay. So yeah, what do you guys think? It looks pretty cool. The next clip will be the next progress, so you can see that then. And the parents are here, and they're working. Also, that's my new pomegranate tree. Plumbing, is that right, eh?
I am doing plumbing, yes. Trying to get water to the inside of the house. And through the washing machine.
And to here. This is the kitchen. I think the last time you saw it, this was not here. He put in this countertop, and this is where the stove's gonna go, and my little fridge, cabinets, and dishwasher. I don't know why these are separated. Maybe to hold that up. My new microwave. He like custom put this in because there's a thing there. Oh, he put in this cool vintage light. I like it. And he built this. It's like got like curved edges, and I can put all my knickknacks, he said. Probably my cameras will go here. And that's my sink that he has to put in still. Mom just cleaned these windows. And then this leads in to the house. Oh, this door won't be here, by the way, so don't worry about all the paint. We'd still be a wall here. Haven't done that yet, of course. Into my bedroom. That will be office and living space and bed, closet, bathroom. Progress is being made. He's doing this stuff. I think he just took that up or something.
The things we do.
To plant a tree.
Because it's goofy, you can use it on plastic or porous material, but you can't use the standard.
This is how you do home renovation. YouTube.
It works.
And you're gonna do a new song?
I am doing a new song, yeah.
Can you hand me that box?
Yeah.
And I just picked up this rigid faucet and sink installer, and it has this fitting that goes into the top of this. I'll really have a helper push down and hold this from turning while I tighten the nut underneath. You have a specific tool to hold the sink basket in place. You can just drop it in the pliers and it'll hold it in place while you tighten it up.
We need a little pliers
Four.
to hold the basket while you tighten it up.
First, and then we're going to take this cardboard gasket and put it on second.
Do you have a cardboard gasket?
This nuts from catching the rubber and twisting it
Slip one.
out shape. So now we're just going to
The friction washer.
Well, here I am again. Just wanted to say that I'm gonna end this here. But we'll come back and I'll keep you updated. We're in real time now. This is this week that I'm uploading this. And this is how far we've come with the renovation. What you just saw my dad putting in the sink, that was this last weekend. So yeah, we're in real time now, and I just wanted to kind of say that I'm gonna upload here and there the progress of this tiny house. If there's anything like very specific that you want to see, let me know, and I'll try to capture what I can. I'm still working on being like a cameraman. Not always good at it. I'm not always good at like sticking it in people's faces and just like talking to the camera with everybody, with other people around. So I'm working on it. I need to try a little harder, and especially with this project, like I really do want to like kind of stick the camera in my dad's face and like ask him questions and find out what his plans are. If he has, you know, he can tell you kind of what his plans are, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I'll do my best. We started in the middle and we're kind of ending this also in the middle. We're not done yet, and I want to keep updating you on what's happening, the progress of my new tiny home. I'm excited about it, but I know it's going to take a little while because it is just my parents working on it. So I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. I don't think I do. I just wanted to kind of let you know that this is not the end, that I'm going to continue showing you the progress of this tiny house. But right now, as of right now, this is where we are. I really wanted to sort of stop here because I want you to see the progress over time. I don't just want it to be all in one thing. I want you to see the progress over time. So yeah, again, if you have any questions or whatever, leave some comments below and ask your questions, and we'll see if we can answer them. We'll see if I can answer them, or if my dad can answer them, or if I can show you what you want to see. And come back, subscribe, and I will definitely be posting more videos of the progress of my tiny house, my awesome tiny house that my dad is building for me. And then also you can see all my other vlogs. I try to post every Saturday at 9 o'clock, so you can come and see my other vlogs that I have. And then in the progress, in the middle of those vlogs, I'll try to show you the progress of my house. So thanks for joining me. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I will see you very soon.